know you're somewhere.
Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Taurus, you guys got Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. Guys, I really feel with this card coming out and the mountain and the stars, you're on the right path, but there is a detour that the divine is taking you through for a reason. And I feel like right now you're like, why is this happening? Everything was like perfect yesterday and now everything is like gone to shit. Or like, you know, this was all like mapped out, perfectly planned, and now it's like, you know, the whole thing got ruined. I just kind of get this vibe of like you guys feeling that the universe was giving you a lot and then they like took you onto a detour, basically. Same thing as the card was saying. They took you onto a path and you're just like, what the fuck? And I think this is happening for a reason because the star is after this and you have 1616, so you have synchronicities here. I think they want you to go this way. Like they're putting the mountain there for a reason. For some of you, I feel like the detour is like, you know, when you go to the airport and your flight gets canceled and you're like pissed and you're like, I don't understand why I'm not on this flight. And you're like fighting to get on the flight, right? And then, you know, you never really find out why you didn't get on the flight. You never really find out like anything about the flight. And you're like, you see, I should have been on that flight. Now I missed like my appointment and like all this, tomorrow is going to be like a disaster. You know what I mean? Like you're stressing out and there's like a reason for the cancellation. Basically, there's a reason for the fact that you're going to not make that appointment and you're not going to be in your hometown or wherever you live. Like this is all happening for a reason, I'm getting. And I think you're finding it very difficult to understand. And I get that, but I just really feel like they're doing this for a reason. Like sometimes, you know, we can't see what happened, you know, like maybe, you know, I hate to say things like this, like, you know, God forbid, but I'm just saying like you could have gotten into a car accident. Somebody next to you on the plane could have, you know, like it could have just been a bad experience and they're kind of protecting you from it. Another thing I'm getting is just like, sometimes we have to have these detours and they're for a reason. It's a divine detour, right? It's not just like any type of detour, it's divine. So that's what I'm getting with this read. There's a reason for this detour. There's a reason that things are kind of difficult. And I don't think they mean for it to be difficult, because when the divine does some shit, they don't mean for it to be difficult. We see it as difficult because we're like only human, but they're seeing like the bigger picture. So you have to trust right now, basically. So let's pull a little bit more, Taurus. But I'm getting a really good vibe. So I hope that makes you feel a little better. So I'm kind of getting the feeling to tell you, Taurus, that this is like the detour that's happening right now. There's something happening. I think it's in your love life, to be honest, because we have Two of Cups here and the King of Cups here in reverse. I think you might be maybe you're not hearing from somebody right now. Maybe there's something going on in a relationship and you just like, everything was going fine. Everything was perfect. I don't understand what happened. Like everything, like I just feel like you're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And you're trying really hard to figure it out. This is you like, I don't understand what happened. I need to call this person. I need to talk to this person. I need to see like what's going on. There's something going on behind the scenes. And you can see that here, the death and rebirth. There's some shit going on right now. A big thing. Death and rebirth is major arcana, scorpionic energy. So there's some shit going down. You can't see it because the death and rebirth is not something that you can see, right? Like we all, when we awaken and when we like go through these major transformations, there's a major death and rebirth, but you're not actually dying, right? Like, did you actually get put into like a grave or get burned, like, you know what I mean, and put into ashes and into a jar? No. But like there was a transformation. There was an alchemy that took place. Was it something you could really see? Not really, like not technically, right? But like it's something that you feel. It's something that you just know without a shadow of a doubt, you know. And that's exactly what they're trying to say here. You know something, right? Like there's something that you should know. And if you know it, then you should be fine with this detour. But I kind of feel like this is a test to you, because it's like, if this person stopped communicating, or this person's not around, or something's going on with this person, right? I don't feel like this is you. I feel like there's something about this person that you should just know. You should just trust. You should just trust in the divine right now. And I honestly feel like this detour could be happening. Like, this person might not be answering because they're going through a major death and rebirth. Or maybe this person is not answering so that you can go through a major death and rebirth. There's something going on, like, where there's a reason that this person's not here. There's a reason that they're not answering. There's a reason that, like, they're kind of disappeared. Because they're coming up in reverse, and I just feel like they're just not present. That's what's kind of freaking you out here with the Eight of Swords. It's like, what the fuck happened? And they're telling you, don't hold on. Don't hold on. Just let whatever's supposed to happen. So, like, basically it's like, don't try to control what's happening. Just let things happen. You already know what you should do, though. Like, you already know that this is something that you don't have control over. You don't have control over what people do. You don't have control over, like, what people say and how they act. Like, all you can do is control yourself. And that's, I think, a test to you right now. You have to, like, remain in yourself. You have to remain in your body. You have to remain strong. And you have to say to yourself, whatever's happening is happening for my highest good. And that's what's happening. There is a death and rebirth going on. That's what's happening behind the scenes. But you don't see that. That's why they're like, just don't worry. Go with the flow. Let everything go. Like, let this person go if you need to let them go. Like, if they stop talking to you, stop talking to you. Like, let it go. Like, stop holding on to, like, the thought of, like, to trying to figure out what's going on. Because I get that, like, you're not going to be able to see it anyway. Because this is something that's happening inside. And I don't even know if it's happening to you or them. I'm going to clarify. But they're just keep saying, like, you know this. You know that everything's working for your highest good. You know that, like, and I wonder if this Two of Cups is you in their relationship, or if this is somebody else that's coming in for you. All I keep getting is, like, you know that everything's working for your highest good. And if you know that everything's working for your highest good, then the fact that this person's kind of MIA, it's a hurdle, it's a block in a sense, because it's like, what the fuck? But at the same time, there could be a reason for it. There could be something really big happening. And again, if they just disappear completely, there's a reason for it. Maybe there's a new soulmate coming in. So I'm just getting, like, there's a lot of shit going on, and I feel like you're questioning, like, everything. And they're like, if you know that everything is happening for you, then you know that everything's going to be okay. So trust in the divine detour that's going on. Let's clarify. Okay. I think I get what's going on. Right now, I feel like the hurdle that could be standing in your way has to do with, like, things just not going according to plan. Like, I keep getting that. Like, things are not going, like, let's just, and it doesn't mean that you made a plan, like you wrote a list down and, like, you're going through the list. No, it's like what you expected in your mind is not necessarily happening right now. So it's kind of driving you crazy. That's what I'm getting with this Eight of Swords. Something's driving you crazy. I think it's this Emperor. We have the Emperor out here twice. Yeah, exactly. You literally were so happy, and now, like, you're not hearing from this person, or things aren't going according to plan, or some shit's going down, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is the detour that the divine is taking you through. This is that divine detour. And there's a reason for it. Like, there's a reason for this detour. And I keep getting that. There's a reason for it. Yeah, you were really happy. I get that. But there's a reason for this detour. And it's because of this death and rebirth. I personally feel like if you're on this channel, you've already gone through this death and rebirth. If I'm talking to you, like, you've already gone through it. I kind of feel like this might be for someone else. I feel like this death and rebirth could be for the person you're connecting with. And I feel like this is you right here, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Like, I already feel like you've gone through this death and rebirth, to be really honest. But I think someone here has to make a choice with the Lovers in reverse to go down a new path, or to kind of be kind of stuck in fuckery. And I think that's where this rebirth is coming from. And I think it has to do with this Emperor. The masculine energy is coming up as the Emperor here, and they're coming up as the Emperor here. And then you guys are coming up as a true pair, mature man and mature woman, with messages in between. So I feel like the fact that this person is going through some sort of death and rebirth right now, and this is what they want you to know. Like, they want you to know that there's something going on behind the scenes. There's something really big going on. There's a transformation going on. And I think it's bringing chaos, because it's like you don't see what's going on. But, like, the reason you don't see it is because a death and rebirth is not something you can see. I think maybe it's unfair that this person might not be communicating with you. We have message here. And then we have the 8 of Wands here. So I feel like this has to do with this person kind of maybe going MIA. And I think the reason they're not messaging you is because they're trying to make that decision right now. So I feel like this is a chance for this person to have this major like transformation take place. And I feel like the death and rebirth implies healing. You see, there's like a baby in the egg getting healed. And the snake means healing. And I think the universe is trying to push this person in this direction, but I honestly feel like it has to be of their own, it has to be of their, oh my God, my voice is going out. It has to be of their own volition. They're coming up as an emperor, but I still think they have some sort of death and rebirth to go through, because I feel like this decision, and I feel like this also affects you, and this decision is also yours. Are you going to suffer and wonder why this person's not around and what's going on? And are you going to suffer, or are you going to just keep going? And that's what they were asking you here. Like, you already know you're supposed to keep going. You already know that, like, this person, I feel like you know this person cares about you. And I feel like you know this person will be back. I think, like, you don't like the way they're acting right now, but I think they're just going through a major death and rebirth, and that's what you don't see. That's the detour. That's something that, like, we can't control, and that's why it's a shock to you with the Tower, because it's like you guys were happy and now some shit's going down, but the reality is, like, a death and rebirth takes time. A death and rebirth is a major transformation, and that's not something maybe even you can be a part of right now, because I don't think it's happening to you. I think it's happening to them. They wanted to say, like, but you already know what you feel. Like, what does your instincts tell you? I feel like, like Star Wars. What is your instincts telling you? Your instincts is telling you that this is over and to keep going. Yeah. Your instincts is telling you that this is over, to keep going. So keep going. So keep going, Taurus. If this is truly over, then keep going. Again, you always have to say, like, I know that the divine is working for my highest good. So if this person and me are truly over, then we must be truly over. I think the test for you is to trust in what's going on, even though it shocked the fucking shit out of you and you didn't know that this person was going to just disappear, and you didn't know that this person was going to whatever, and you guys feel, you know, you are a true pair here, and you were just having, you know, a casual lunch with this person yesterday, and all of a sudden they're gone. They're going through something. They are. And you, in turn, are supposed to react accordingly. And the way you're supposed to react is to understand that, like, you can't control anybody. They're coming up as King of Wands here. But there's a lot of messages of, like, not stopping. The Death card could, again, be symbolic of the transformation that's taking place also. Like, the death and rebirth. I think that's what is actually going on. I don't think that this relationship's over. I think that the Death card coming up is what you should know is going on, that this person is going through a transformation. Yeah, look what's at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands. You guys could be twin flames and success. Exactly. I think this person's going through a major transformation, and they just don't know. They're maybe not telling you anything, and they're just gone. They're just disappeared, and I think it's for a reason. Maybe more about the death. Yeah, they're not leaving. 8 of Cups in reverse. They're not leaving, like, the end of the relationship is here. But again, even if it was here, you're supposed to know what to do. And what you're supposed to do is to keep going. To not put this person above you. To understand that the divine has a plan. And that if this person is getting pulled from your life, it's for a reason. I think they're trying to cut the shit out, because I don't think this person can exist in a relationship with you in a 7 of Swords energy. And I think this person knows that. And I think that's what they went to go deal with. And I think that's something they're not telling you. I don't want to pull more than 7 of Swords. I don't want to pull on that, because that's the energy that the divine's trying to cut away. But as they go through this major death and rebirth, they might disappear. And I think you're, like, going insane because, again, you weren't expecting it. But I think the reality here is that this person is not leaving for right now. They're leaving to have this transformation take place. And I think you feel that, and you know that. Like, I think you know you'll hear from this person again. I think you know that this person and you have, like, some sort of fate intertwined with one another, where you're both, again, 4 of Wands is like a twin flame card to me, so you guys can be twin flames. But yeah, you're sitting in anxiety right now, and you're spying on this person because you don't know what the fuck happened here. 6 of Cups, you feel like this is over, but I feel like the real reality of this person is that they're battling their demons so that they can have a new beginning with you. Like, I honestly believe that. I truly do. You have 2 of Cups. I feel like that's you and them. Like, you two are coming up as a true pair. This person, they're coming up as an emperor twice. So it's like, I don't think this person is, like, someone that, you know, I think they're getting all their ducks in a row, basically. They're trying to get everything together. And I think this detour is not something that's planned, because I don't think anyone plans for a death and rebirth. I don't think anyone plans for like some sort of major transformation. The divine just takes you and is like, here you go. It's time for the alchemy to start. You know what I mean? And however you react, you react. And I think this person's reacting by like maybe being very secluded. It could, I mean, I just think they are telling you don't pause your life for this person, because this person's going through an alchemy, and that you should know that also. You should feel it. You should feel like this person and you are still connected, but that this person has to go through what they need to go through. What's going to be the outcome of this? Yeah, everything's going to be balanced out. I really don't think there's anything to worry. I think you guys need to stop stressing out. Yeah, I think you guys need to stop stressing out. Also, they could be getting rid of a karmic. I'll be really honest here, because we have King and Queen of Wands out here. This could be you guys again, but we have coming up next to the Three of Cups. So again, maybe there's something else that this person is dealing with when it comes to like some sort of karmic, when it comes to some sort of situation. Exactly, yeah. I think they're maybe putting a karmic to rest here. Maybe like they're not even in contact with this karmic, but like this is something that they have to like heal from. Like maybe this is something they're healing with right now. Like they're definitely dealing with some shit. Again, this could be reversed and this is you, but I don't feel like that. I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. They're putting something to rest here. They're ending something here. With the Sun in reverse and the Queen of Wands coming up, it could be a karmic. And yeah, the Three of Cups is coming up. I think they're trying to balance something out when it comes to the karmic situation, whether it's like healing or just getting closure from this person, or just, you know, like telling this person that, you know, they don't want to see them anymore. Like I personally feel like they're really trying to end something. Like again, they have a choice to make, right? To start a new beginning with you, or to go back into fuckery, basically. And I don't think they're going to choose this fuckery, because they're an emperor. They're mature. So they're not going to choose, they're not choosing the fuckery. That's what I'm getting. They're not choosing the fuckery. But that's something that I think you need to give them time to do. I do feel like this person is your soulmate and this is your Two of Cups, but I do feel like this person has to get something wrapped up with the world. This is like, I have to finish some unfinished business here. And maybe that's healing. Maybe that's, I do feel like they're going through an alchemy, but I also feel like this relationship has to be put to a complete close. So maybe this person and they like always were like, we're not together, but we're still kind of together, and this person's ending that. Like there's definitely something that this person's putting to an end so they can continue forward. And whatever this person does, I feel like their actions shouldn't mess up your life in any way. Like just keep going, Taurus. I do feel like they will be back. I do feel like they're your star. I do feel like this detour wasn't planned. This mountain, this block was not planned, obviously, by either one of you. But like maybe their ex hit them up and was like, hey, I'm in town, like let's hang out. And they have to like deal with that. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like there's something they're dealing with right now. And that's why I feel like they've kind of, they might be MIA, to be honest. Two of Cups. You're spying on them so hard. This card came out twice. Yeah, you're just going through it. Five of Swords with the Star in reverse and Six of Swords. You're like, is this person leaving? Is this person going? Like, what is this person doing? I don't understand. Everything was fine. You're going through a tower because you're just like, you didn't expect this person to kind of disappear on you. Your best advice, Taurus, is to keep going. To keep going. To not wonder what they like. What if this person, for some of you, let's just say, what if this person chooses the fuckery path? Right? Like, let's just say they make the decision and they choose fuckery, right? For like a week or two. And then they go like, oh my God, I fucked up. I'm an idiot. And they come back, right? Or what if they just choose this and this is their path for the rest of their life? You don't know necessarily what they're going to choose. I feel personally they'll choose you at the end of the day, but that could be after they choose the fuckery for a little while and they go see this person and they realize like, I made a huge mistake. Like, who knows what this person is going to really do? Like, the divine doesn't really put everything like at 3:15, at 3:30, at 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, on this day, on this day, on this day. They don't do that in these reads. So it's more of an energy thing. I kind of feel like this person, they might do that though for some of you. Like they might choose the ex and be like, what the fuck did I do? Why didn't I put this to rest? I feel like no matter what ends up happening, I think they will end things with the karmic. I really do feel like they will. To be honest, I do. But like that could be after they choose the karmic and they choose wrong and they're like, my bad, like, and they come back to you maybe a month or two later. Who knows how long it's going to take them to figure this out? Who knows how long this death is going to take? Let's see if I can get a timeline for you, but what's the timeline on this death and rebirth? 10 days or 10 days to 10 weeks. The death and rebirth is done when they finally fucking put this person to rest. That's what I'm getting, technically. Like, timing-wise, I'm not, like, again, I think wands is weeks and swords is days. So this would be 10 weeks, which is 2 months. But in reality, I feel like they're not answering the question with time. They're saying, this is going to be done when this person puts the fuckery to rest. When they put this person to rest. When they put this other relationship to rest. When they leave the karmic behind. That's when this ends. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, what are you going to do? You should not stress this out. That's what I'm getting. Don't stress out. Don't like go beg. Don't go chase. Just chill. This is not your shit to deal with. Yeah, you're going to be upset because you feel like this person chose the karmic. Yo, even if they chose the karmic, like I'm going to tell you that, even if they did choose the karmic, that means they weren't meant for you. I feel like they might choose the karmic and come back around, to be honest. With Page of Cups is like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I messed up. Whatever this person decides to do, it's their shit to deal with. It's their problem. It's their karmic situation. It's something that they have to learn to put to rest. Yes, it's shocking because you were very happy and like this shit just all came tumbling down. But I think the reality is that the karmic and them this will end. And I do think they'll be back around. I feel like the karmic is like literally chasing them though. Like, I'll be honest. I feel like the karmic is chasing them. Like the karmic is after them. 3 of Wands. Like the karmic is like, hey, I'm after you. I'm chasing you. And I think this person is like, I don't want to put Taurus in a third party. I'm just going to disappear for a little while, right? Because I'm not going to let you be put in a karmic situation or a third party situation. And that's the truth. Or the truth is like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I have to take care of this with this karmic. So like, peace out. And that's the truth. What I'm getting though is like the karmic's actually going to help them move along, because I feel like the karmic and them, it's a karmic situation, right? So if they learn what they were supposed to learn, which I feel like they did coming up as the Emperor, then this will help clarify a lot of things for them. So actually I think this is going to backfire in the karmic space in a sense, because it's like the karmic thinks that like, yeah, the karmic thinks like that, or you think even that like if the karmic comes back around, there's no, like that's it, they're going to choose the karmic. But I think the karmic's actually going to make things a lot easier for them in seeing like what they really want, and the fact that like this is not what they want and they fucked up, even if they chose that for a second. Is there anything else that Taurus needs to know? You came up as a true pair twice to this person. Emperor and Empress now. Yeah, I think this is just some detour. The reason it's happening, obviously, is because they need to figure shit out. It is what it is. They have to figure it out. They have to figure this out. They have a choice to make, right? Start new with you, who's offering them everything, right? Queen of Pentacles is like offering them everything. Or go straight back into fuckery. 7 of Swords, like, it's literally funny because it's like, there really is no option here. Like, would you rather go into fuckery or would you rather go into something brand new and beautiful? There's no option here. But whatever happens, if this person does make a mistake, if this person does entertain the karmic, they're going through a major death and rebirth. This is something that they have to learn on their own. You guys are coming up as a true pair. I do think you guys are soulmates. Maybe you were meant to push this person into this major death and rebirth energy, but like, whatever happens, keep going, Taurus. I know it sucks, like, to have this happening, but that's why the coyote spirit is coming out, like, trust in this divine detour. So I mean, I would trust it, right? Let's give you guys some advice. Wow, so you guys got 2 divine feminines. I feel like they're trying to really help you guys out with both of them coming out. So you have Sappho here, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. I feel like this is a message to, like, love yourself. Don't think that because this person is gone or because this person is MIA that they don't, like, care, or that they're not really there. It's like they're going through this shit right now. And if whatever the outcome, whatever it is, I feel like you have to remain in the positive energy that you're in. You're coming up as the Empress. You're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming up very strong. So don't let this person and this fuckery that's happening in their life distract you from the truth. And the truth is, like, you are enough. You are worthy. You are, like, again, everything and more that this person could need. And this has nothing to do with you. It doesn't. You have in Heduana, the High Priestess. I'm one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. I want to see more about Heduana. Hold on. But it's the High Priestess energy. So I feel like this is a lot of that intuition that they keep telling you to look into. Like, I think you know deep down that I don't think this person meant you any harm, and I don't think this person was full of shit. I think something just came up, and I feel like this is, like, what they're dealing with right now, a major life decision. The High Priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is that aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. And Heduana is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and power it gives us with our individual personality, our ego. I think you're just struggling because your ego right now is hurt. Not even your ego, like, your soul's also hurt. Like, you're just hurt. Like, you're hurt because, like, you just didn't know this was coming. You didn't see this coming. But again, this is not your decision to make. It's theirs. They have to wrap something up. And I don't know how long it's going to take them to wrap that up, this whole situation up. They have to wrap it up. And whether maybe they're doing the thing that they think is best, which is, like, not including you in this dilemma, because it's like they don't want you to suffer. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want Taurus to be involved into a third party. I want to know what this person chooses. I kind of get that they might choose the karmic and, like, turn around. Yeah. The devil's out. They might choose the karmic. Like, that's a possibility. What's going to happen? I said what's going to happen between them and this karmic, and the devil came out. What's going to happen between them and the karmic? What's going to happen? What's going to end up happening between them and the karmic? All right, nothing else coming out. And what do they choose here? When it comes to these choices, I just want to know. I feel like some of them might choose the karmic and then regret it. But what when it comes to the choice, what do they choose? Stability. It's still up in the air, guys. Sorry. You see, like, I feel like some of them will choose to go back into the fuckery and get burnt. And then some of them are going to choose to not put work into something and be stable and remain, like, strong. So I really feel like the decision's still kind of up in the air. So yeah, guys, I really feel like it's difficult for you guys right now, but it's going to get easier. It's going to get better. This is not your decision to make. It's theirs. And whatever happens, just keep loving yourself. Keep saying your affirmations. You are worthy. You are enough. You deserve everything that's coming your way. Okay, guys? I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.